Hey everyone, it's Rock for Cash, the People's Champ, coming to you live from Cash Stadium. Well, that's it. We're done and dusted. FNFL regular season is done with the results coming through today on week 13. Go through those in a minute. Just wanted to, the time of the broadcast, we usually thank Team Mazza for the song, but again, Team Mazza's gone AWOL after a bit of a disappointment this week. So he's left it to the Cash to come up with a song, and the Cash hasn't just come up with a song, he's come up with a concert. So what we're going to have is Queen playing from the Live Aid concert from 1985. So let's just sit back and listen to this absolutely spectacular performance by Freddie Mercury and Queen. Okay, like I said, that's the FNFL regular season done and dusted. The actual finals will start this Friday. I'll go into those in a little bit more detail after I go through all these results. In the first game, Rock for Cash hosted Smooth Criminal, and Smooth Criminal got the chocolates in this one. The Cash pretty much wasn't in the hunt in this game. Was playing catch up all game really, and just a dismal performance by the Cash, but that's taking nothing away from Smooth Criminal. Played absolutely beautifully. The scores were 93.38 to 70.72, the Cash's lowest score of the season. Smooth Criminal had Cohen 24, Broncos 16, Devontae Adams 15, and Lamar Miller 11.5. For the Cash, only a few standouts. Aaron Rodgers, 14.32. Spencer Ware, the replacement for Kareem Hunt, 11.2. And Zerline, 13 points. Just a side note, is it anyone else or just me that when you watch Aaron Rodgers, he really doesn't want to play NFL at the moment for the Packers? He looks up and he just sees absolute shit receivers, I think, at the moment, and he's just had enough. Cash will come out on a limb here and say that Aaron Rodgers will be at another team next season, I believe. But that's just a side thing. So, Cash finished up in third spot with 7 wins, 6 losses. Smooth Criminal finished in 8th spot with 6 wins and 7 losses. So well done, Smooth Criminal. Good win. Definitely needed that one to boost yourself up the ladder a bit. Keep out of that Sacco Land relegation zone. In the next game, it was a Little Cup. Little River Giants travelled up the Calder to Merbeen to Little Waiter Stadium, and Little River Giants got the chocolates in this one, 87.04 to Little Waiters 81.8. This game was up and down pretty much most of the weekend. Little Waiters needing Corey Clement to get about 17 points today to snatch victory. He only got 9.6, so Sean with a win there. Little River Giants, again led by Todd Gurley, 28.5 points. The Ravens defence 17 and Roethlisberger 16. For Little Waiters, Russell Wilson having a great second half of the year, 21.8. Justin Tucker 16 and Robert Woods 13.8. But really there wasn't anything for Sean to worry about until about the last 5 minutes of the game when he looked pretty safe. So well done to the Little River Giants on that win. In the next game, the Brothers Cup, boy, this is another upset caused by Shiva Kamini, knocking Team Mazza out of the top 4. Shiva Kamini, 66.24, beating Team Mazza, 42.68. Team Mazza's lowest score ever in the FNFL. He's absolutely gutted by the performance of his players. Shiva Kamini, 4 wins, 9 losses, 2 wins in a row. Still finished last, but he's definitely got momentum going into the finals. And Team Mazza, 7 and 6 in 5th spot. They've lost their last 2 games and the momentum's gone from the Mazza train that was derailed last week by the Cash. He's playing the Libchards the last 2 weeks and got absolutely bent over. So just need to know your place there, young Mazza. For Shiva Kamini, Tommy Brady, 14 was the only person in double figures. For Team Mazza, he had Jones from Green Bay, 11.2, and Carson from the Seahawks, 10.8. Like I said, a dismal showing by Team Mazza. He's going to have to bounce back pretty hard this week. But Shiva Kamani, it's all about them at the moment. They outside the Browns, probably the hottest team in the FNFL. So we just got to watch out for them going into the finals. In the next game, young Remix Killers got on the V-Line train, went down to Werribee, collected all their players along the way, and played at Kelpie Stadium. Cash had big tickets on the Kelpies this week, but they let him down big time. Young Remix Killers absolutely thrashing the Kelpies this week, 141.4 to the Kelpies 85.12. Never in the hunt in this game, the Kelpie. I'm not sure what he's doing at the moment, whether he's just foxing to get better positioning in the playoffs. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, the young Remix Killers with that win, they've won 3 in a row. They've moved up to second spot with 8 wins and 5 losses. The Kelpies dropped to 6th spot with 6 wins, 7 losses, and they've lost their last 2. For young Remix Killers, great players everywhere across the board. Lindsay, 27, Allen, 22, Antonio Brown, 21, Fairburn, 21, Cook, 16, Jackson, 14. For the Kelpies, Kelchi, great game by him for the Chiefs and their win over Oakland. He got 26.8, and Tyler Lockett, 22.9. Only 2 players in double figures for the Kelpie. So this will be interesting to see where the Kelpie goes with this. Like I say, he's a very shrewd coach. I'm thinking that he may have purposely dropped this just to get down a little bit in the ladder. Possibly could have finished 4th and played the Browns at some point. Probably didn't want that. So yeah, probably a smart move by the Kelpie. But yeah, great win by young Remix Killers as well. In the next game, the Dogs Cup, Archie's All-Stars were at home to Mitch's Mongrels. Like I said, Mitch's Mongrels are an inner-city club. They don't like to travel too far. But in this one, Mitch's Mongrels got the money in this one, 97.76 to Archie's All-Stars, 95.48. This was another close game. All came down to Zach Ertz, the tight end for the Eagles today. He was probably needing about 11 and a half points. He only got the 8.3, 83 receiving yards. I believe he may have dropped a couple of catches that probably would have taken Father Cull across the line, but in the end he didn't take those catches, so stiff shit, Father Cull, you've lost. At this point, Father Cull has finished in 4th spot, ensuring himself a bye this week, 7 wins, 6 losses. Mitch's Mongrels, with that win, moved him up to 7th with 6 wins and 7 losses. For Mitch's Mongrels, the Mahomes train, it's all about him at the moment. MVP for this season by an absolute country mile. Forget Drew Brees, forget Todd Gurley, they're fucking pieces of shit compared to Mahomes. The train is just tooting along with the Chiefies, 10-2. He got 33 points this week, 1/3 of the score. Henry got 10, Beckham got 15, playing quarterback again this week. And the Saints defense, 17. For Father Cull, some good contributors. The Texans defense got 20. Myers, the kicker, got 19. Corey Davis, 11, and Delvin Cook from Minnesota, 10.6. A game that Father Cull probably thought he had in the bag going into the game, playing at home against Mitch's Mongrels, but never write off the Mongrels, mate. They're a good side. So, yeah, well done, Min. On to the last game of the round, the Brother-in-Law's Cup. it's all about the Browns. It's just all about the Browns at the moment. 99.6 to Moneymaker 69.66. 30-point win to the Browns. The Browns train just keeps on keeping on. It's still travelling express to the Duty Bowl until someone can knock them off. At the moment, no one's coming close. So the Browns, minor premiers, they were minor premiers 2 or 3 weeks ago. 11 wins, 2 losses in first spot. Moneymakers finished up just above Nickety in 11th spot, 5 wins and 8 losses. The Browns train captains this week. McCaffrey got 22, Connor got 19, Elliott got 19, Newton got 11. Seems to be these same 4 players weekly that are just carrying the Brown. Don't know what's going to happen to him if Connor seems to have hurt his leg, but he's probably got someone just sitting there ready to come in. So yeah, we'll have to watch James Connor's injury with delight in this next week or so to see how long he's going to be out for. For Moneymakers, only a couple of players getting into double figures. Jameis Winston, that piece of shit from Tampa Bay, 18.76. And his bum chum Barkley from New York Giants. Mickey loves this man. He got 14.6. But in the end, it was just, like I said, all about the Browns. And that's what this season has been, all about the Browns. So that's pretty much it. Smooth Criminal beat Rock for Cash. Little River Giants beat Little Waiters. Shiva Kamini beat Team Mazza. Young Remix Killers beat the Kelpies. Mitch's Mongrels beat Archie's All-Stars. And the Browns beat Moneymakers 7. In the FA FNFL, the FA FNFL Cup, the Nameless Cup, the semi-finals were played this week. The Browns 99.6 defeated Rock for Cash 70.72, so they're into the final. And in the other game, Archie's All-Stars 95.48 defeated Team Mazza 42.68, so they're into the finals as well. So it'll be the Browns taking on Archie's All-Stars in Week 16 in the inaugural FA FNFL Cup final. I will have a name for the final match. With that said, just a quick look at what's happening this week in the first week of the finals. So Little River Giants will be taking on Mitch's Mongrels. In the next game, it's the Brothers Cup again being played. Shiva Kamini taking on Team Mazza. In the next game, it's the Fanny Cup, Little Waiters up against Smooth Criminals. And in the final game, the Kelpies are taking on Moneymakers 7. Well, that's pretty much, that's the cash done for tonight. We'll have another Cash TV for you on Thursday with a preview of the first week of the finals. Rock for Cash, the Browns, Young Remix Killers and Archie's All-Stars can all have a rest this week, recharge the batteries and wait for the winners of these next 4 games into Week 15. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, Thursday we'll do a preview of Week 14. Okay, hope you enjoyed the music in the background. Pretty much voted the greatest live performance of all time by Queen from Live Aid. So with that, that's the cash out.